Give me back my chocolate teddies, my pictures, and keep your stupid cucumber before I hit you with it. Hey guys, it's Sharon. It is almost that day, y'all. You already know. Valentine's Day, the one day of the year where we are consistently reminded how freaking single we all are. And maybe you're not, and you're one of the very few lucky ones. Congratulations. So I did this last year, so this is technically my second year doing this. Oh my gosh, time flies, and I'm still single. Anyways, I asked you guys what your worst Valentine's Day stories were because, you know, we've all had our fair share of Valentine's Day rejections, I'm sure. And if we haven't, we probably will because life just loves to hate us. It just hit me, I forgot to change the comment of the day. This is the issue when you film more than one video in one day, and you know what? Whatever. It's just gonna be tea again, guys. Lots of tea on my channel anyways. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. I want to know if you're gonna have Valentine's for this year. That's right, I'm getting nosy and I'm getting all up in your business. So go ahead and comment that down, and if you don't, that's totally okay, because guess what, sis? Neither do I, and I've never had one either, and I probably never will, and that's fine. I've learned to accept it. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and if you want to be in videos just like this one, follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, and I just might expose you. But enough about that, let's get into this. I asked the guy that I liked out the day before Valentine's Day, and he rejected me. Then about 3 weeks later, I found out that eventually he's going to be related to me by marriage. His cousin's mom is dating my dad's cousin. It all worked out in some twisted way, so it is okay. You know, you almost just dated your future cousin. Technically, you guys wouldn't be blood because it says his cousin's mom is dating my dad's cousin. That sounds like step 5th cousins, maybe 6th cousins. I'm not justifying it. You know, everything happens for a reason. I guess the real question is, did he reject you because he didn't like you, or did he reject you because he knew you guys were going to be related? Either way, it doesn't matter because you guys are now technically related, so at least it's not blood, but still. My crush said, I bet nobody wants to be my Valentines. And I was like, same. And then he said, just kidding, I have a Valentine's. Too bad for you. Your crush sucks. That is so rude, and I hope your Valentine's dumps you on Valentine's. What a Joey. For those of you that don't know what a Joey is, y'all got some catching up to do. A boy asked me out in class. I felt bad and embarrassed because he asked in front of the whole class with chocolates. So I said yes, ate the chocolate, and broke up with him 2 hours later. You know what? At least you gave it some time, which actually that might have been worse because for those 2 whole hours you led him on, and then you ate his chocolate. But I mean, I would have ate the chocolate too. Like, that's chocolate. You can't say no to chocolate. When I hear stuff like this, I think of when people do marriage proposals in a public place in front of so many people. I feel like that is so messed up because what if I want to say no? Now I can't say no because I'm gonna break your heart and embarrass you in front of all these people. I feel like that's just slick and evil. You know I can't say no, but you're not gonna weasel me into saying yes because I'll say yes now, but I'll say no later. And that's the tea. You thought you were slick, I'm slicker. My crush said he liked me back on Valentine's Day. I figured he would give me a Valentine's. Instead, he gave it to another girl and I saw them kissing in the cafeteria. What was the point of that? What was his mission? Hey, I like you. It's Valentine's Day, by the way, but I'm gonna give this Valentine's to another girl and then I'm gonna make out with her where everyone eats lunch so you can throw up while watching me make out with the girl after I told you I liked you. What? In what world does that make sense? Because let me tell you something, in mine, it doesn't. This is also just another Joey, and on to the next, sis. You don't want a Joey, and Valentine's Day is canceled now. 2017 Valentine's Day. I went out with my boyfriend at that time and forgot to call my mother about me being away for the whole day. So the cops were called and I was reported missing. Fast forward to 2018 Valentine's Day, I found him cheating on me, and when I went to confront him, I puked directly on his face. This was all kind of like some twisted, meant to be fairy tale. You went through a reported kidnapping, which you weren't, but everyone thought it was, with this man, and he had the audacity to still cheat? There's just no hope. I'm so glad you puked on him because I too would have puked on him. That was a whole year you just let go down the drain. After I was reported missing for you? That's what you're gonna do? Oh, hold up. Don't get me started. It was the 14th of February when I realized I had been single since the day I was born. Sis, me too. Honestly, I used to like hate being single. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, wow, there's like something wrong with me. Like I'm so single. But now I'm like, wow, there is nothing wrong with me and I love being single. If you are not dating anyone, if you don't have a boyfriend, if you don't have a girlfriend, if you don't have just someone that you love or someone that loves you, that's totally okay because there's someone out there somewhere and you can't force these things. You can't force someone to love you. You can't can't force love onto you. It's just something that happens naturally and something when you least expect it. So it's totally okay if you're alone this Valentine's, and it's totally okay if you're alone the next, and it's okay if you're not. It's life, and we love it. I had a huge crush on this guy. I really thought he was going to ask me out on Valentine's because I thought he liked me back. At the end of the date, he asked out my best friend, and she said no because she knew I liked him. Then he asked out 2 other girls. They both rejected him, and then he finally asked me out, but I rejected his rude ass. Good for you. Also, good for your best friend that said no because my friend likes you. That's a real one. That is someone we all need. The other thing, this man really asked out 3 other girls before you. Oh, honey, I am not a 4th choice. That's so disrespectful. No, don't settle for someone's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th Valentine's Day choice. You should be their first. That's the tea. One Valentine's Day about 2 years ago, I was on a date with a guy and we were eating dinner at a fancy restaurant. And before I finished, I started to feel sick, but I didn't make it to the bathroom. I didn't even make it out of my seat and I threw up all over him. I was so embarrassed that I ran out of the restaurant and never talked to him again. You know what? At least it's a very unforgettable Valentine's Day. Probably not in the best way, especially for him. I feel like this is the most stereotypical, horrible first date that could ever go on. And the fact that it happens on Valentine's Day, like, this man is forever gonna think about that on Valentine's Day. And this is why we just shouldn't go to restaurants on Valentine's Day, apparently. Just buy them chocolate. Just actually don't eat anything. What if that chocolate makes you puke? Nothing is safe. Last Valentine, I fought with one of my best guy friends, which I made out with before, who turned out to have a girlfriend who found out, so he cut me off. I later told our other best friend that I had a huge crush on him, which after knowing that, I made out with his best friend, so he rejected me. Then I spent Valentine's Day on the streets crying with my ex, who I called prior, who was abusive. Hold up. There is too much going on, and I feel like I just got the summarized plot of some like TV show series. What is going on? My head hurts. Sis, either you gotta get it together or you gotta get it together, or we're all gonna get it together for you, because this is messy. And honestly, this is like so much tea. Like, I don't think I can even handle this tea. Like, maybe you should drink coffee now. How about water? No more tea for you. My mom buys me chocolate every single Valentine's Day because I'm single. So does mine. And guess what? It's the best thing ever. Getting free chocolate? I'm not complaining. I'll be single if it means getting free chocolate from my mama. Hand it over. What's up? And guess what? Your mom knows you best, so your mom's gonna buy you your favorite. Even better. Now you don't have to worry about this guy that you're dating buying you white chocolate when in reality you wanted milk chocolate, you know? Life hacks. My husband learned that our son wasn't his last Valentine's Day. Sorry, Marco. Wow. R.I.P. Marco. At least Marco knows the truth. You really couldn't tell him any other day other than Valentine's Day, like not even like the day after. Just on the day that love is most celebrated, you tell your husband, hey, by the way, your son's not yours. Thanks, babe. I'm gonna go just cry now on every Valentine's Day. I have never had a Valentine's and I am 20 years old. Babe, if it makes you feel better, I'm 21 years old and I've never had a Valentine's. Like I said, it's nothing to be upset about. The way I see it is I would rather stay single until I find the one. Like until I find the perfect guy for me. Because then what's the point of wasting my time with like all these like duds just so I can have like a Valentine's, just so this Joey could buy me some chocolate? I'll buy my own chocolate. Take it as like a blessing. You haven't found the one and they're out there somewhere, and that's totally okay. I once gave my boyfriend a load of Valentine's Day gifts. Chocolates, teddies, pictures, etc. But all he got me was a cucumber. The gifts were given in front of the class as a tradition. He said in front of the class, he wanted me to eat more veggies because I needed a healthier lifestyle. I literally cried because everyone else had gotten chocolates and flowers. That is so messed up. There are better ways to go about telling someone, especially your significant other, hey, you're looking a little bit unhealthy or you're starting to get unhealthy. Maybe we should like better our routine or eat better, you know, live a healthier life. There is no need to give someone vegetables on Valentine's Day in front of their whole class and basically tell them, hey, you're getting a little hefty, you need to like lose weight. Because let's be honest, as a girl, that's what that translates to, and that is so disrespectful, and there was no need to say that in front of everyone. That is something that could have been said to me behind closed doors, in private. Bye. Give me back my chocolate teddies, my pictures, and keep your stupid cucumber before I hit you with it. Violence is not the answer, but still. He's a cucumber. I was babysitting my 9-year-old cousin and took her to a restaurant. The waitress asked her what she wanted. No, she was really into zombies. She said, I would like to devour the hearts of those unborn. I was so shocked and so embarrassed. So I said eggs. She would like heart-shaped eggs. That's very scary coming out of the mouth of a 9-year-old. I feel like if I heard a little kid say that, I would disappear. Like I would just quit. I would run away from that little kid. I would never want to be seen by that little kid kid ever again, because honestly guys, there's a reason that horror movies, majority of them, star little kids. If in a horror movie a kid said that, you're dead. That kid's gonna like kill you, you know? So if I hear that in real life, especially on like Valentine's Day, you know, I'm like, outie, no hesitation, bye. A nice save. When I was in high school, I had a boyfriend who was super kind and sweet. On Valentine's Day, he bought me a rose bear, promise ring, a lot of chocolate, and told me he loved me for the first time. Little did he know, I slept with his brother literally 1 hour before all of that, and have been sleeping with his brother our entire relationship of 2 years. After he found out, he had a fight with his brother and they both hate me. Honestly though, I would too. Homegirl had Prince Charming at her feet. This, all of it, right in the palm of her hand. And she let it slip for this man's brother. Wow, you just tore apart a family for the rest of their lives. I'm so disappointed. Lesson learned. Stop cheating. No more cheating. This king. Last year, my best friend gave me a Valentine's gift and I used it to make my crush think that I had a secret admirer. Since he thought he didn't have a chance, he started dating one of his girl best friends. And that completely backfired. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, we don't let our crushes think that we have someone else in our lives, because then we might not get a chance with our crushes. It's just gonna make that person think, oh, they don't like me. They really have no interest in me. So at least now you know. I made my crush a Valentine's Day card only to find out he was gay and had a crush on my other crush. The next day I saw them making out. Oh, hold up. Your crush was gay and had a crush on your other crush, which your other crush is gay too? Or bi? I don't know. Maybe they're pansexual. Who knows? Either way, sis, you really killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Actually, more like those birds killed you. 2 birds killed you with 1 stone. Ouch. My friend asked my crush to be her Valentine the day after I told her I liked him. That friend better not be your friend anymore. There's a difference between like your crush asking out your friend because it's like they didn't know that I liked them. We're gonna hope your friend is a real one and say no, but in this situation, your friend knows you like them and asks them out. Oh, honey, those are fighting actions. Again, violence is not the answer, but I'm just saying, in this situation, that's just something that could lead to, you know, that happening. That is so cold. I wouldn't even hesitate to cut them off. I'm out. We're just gonna sit this Valentine's Day out. And the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that. I feel like after reading these stories, I get like my one little like cup of confidence that I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna ask this guy to be my Valentine's, and then I'm just like, you know what? Maybe not. And then I say the same thing next year. I can take rejection. I don't care at this point. You don't want to be my man? You're dumb. I'm like a catch, and that's what we should all be thinking. Fellas, same. You don't want to be my girl? All right, well, on to the next. But my thing is, I feel like Valentine's Day takes that to a whole new level, and I just feel like because there's so much pressure on it from like our society and just our culture, and it's like, wow, I feel like if you reject me on Valentine's Day, it's almost like you said no to a marriage proposal. When it's nothing like that. Maybe I will ask someone out if I had someone to ask out. But whatever. There's always next year. Anyways, shout out of the week goes to Ashley. Thank you so much. If you guys do want to be shout out of the week, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. If you have your own embarrassing Valentine's Day story, go ahead and comment it down. And I know I'm uploading a day before Valentine's Day, so if you end up having one, just come back tomorrow or like this weekend and comment it down below. I'm so excited. Hopefully you guys don't have any embarrassing ones. Hopefully you get the Valentine's Day of your dreams and also like hand over some of that good luck juju on us, because like your girl's struggling over here. But anyways, if you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.